Hello, everyone. My name is Nick. Welcome to Nick's One-on-One podcast. Today, we'll be talking about the environmental effects on cognition itself and just diving deep into that topic. Before we get started, I do want to state that I do use a couple of articles from Google Scholar to give me further clarification on topics and messages that I'll be sending to you today. Let's begin this conversation by first explaining on how cognition is affected by the friends we have around us. To make this easier, let's just imagine, okay? We're in high school, it's the first day, you're a freshman, and you're just walking through the hallway just wondering, and you see all these different types of friendship groups with their different personas, and you ask yourself, who am I? And to be honest, that's the start of it all. To give you more of a background detail fact on what cognition is, it is the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through or throughout experiences and other senses. In high school, when you are around good people, when you are around good friends, they motivate you to succeed. They motivate you to push. And when you do that, you are boosting your knowledge, which is cognition. You're boosting your behavior, which is cognition. You're giving your brain what it needs to be successful in all aspects of life. When you have good friends around you, to dive deeper into what I'm saying, think about our athletes. When you put athletes in high school, even if you put them in college, they have to follow a strict guidelines of rules. And why do they do that? Because they are motivated to succeed at what they are doing, and that's being a student athlete. The effects not doing what they're supposed to do as a student athlete deters them from their goals, right? In an article by Martins O'Connor, he speaks about the difference in college athletes and just regular students and how peer pressure is different amongst both crowds. And the way he does that is by sticking to college athletes and their friends alone. And you can see through the data the difference between the alcohol consumption of college athletes being less than the alcohol consumption of the regular students. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? The author of this article brings up two solid points. And he says that athletes are guided by something different than what the average college student is guided by. And that guidance or the surrounding of that person impacts the environment. And the environment itself will truly impact the cognition of one. Moving on to my second point and how environment affects cognition, I'm going to bring up school and how school impacts the cognition of one, how teachers impact the cognition of one, good versus bad, the food in the schools, classroom environment, all that playing a role in cognition for these students. To keep it simple, in good schools, what is more available? You have more resources. You have more people guided by stronger principles and goals that are pushing them to a positive side. You know, you have all of that. You have good, nutritious food that allows the brain to think properly, gives the brain the energy and the body to succeed, to do things in this rigorous high school or even college manner of a lifestyle. So when you're looking at these things that separate the good schools versus the bad schools, all of those things are impacting the cognition. And so when you put your kids in good schools, they are set to have better cognitive skills compared to those who go to bad schools due to the environment. But to conclude what I'm saying, because I'm kind of going a little over time, I have to state again that the environment truly affects the cognition of one. I brought up different scenarios from the high school slash college life. I brought up the impact of schools and attaching both of those concepts
to the environmental impact on cognition. So, again, thank you all for listening. I will be coming back with more content on the way. So, have a great day. And again, like I said, in the bio, there will be more information on different articles that I read, that I brought information from, just different things to clarify, clarify the meaning of this message today. Thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.